The anniversary of my husband's death. 16 years ago today. Do you think there's anything left? Are you watching me?
Lights out.
Good. Who won?
You did.
Good.
I think Fred won.
Well, that's good. Congratulations, Fred. You're a winner.
Lights out.
Fred.
He's out of his car.
You going to pursue?
Nah, I don't know what's going down. Make me in a hot minute.
Pick him up when he's rolling again.
You got that right.
You're afraid at the playground, bully. Then you're a little older, and along comes a guy who's failed a few grades, and maybe you're afraid of him. Then you're into the office, and the competition wants to cut your throat. We're always afraid of somebody. But there should come a time of life when that's all over, when the worst thing you have to fear is maybe choking on a piece of chicken.
Excuse me?
I don't know who killed one of my guests.
Well, you run this place alone?
It's my building. I do nights. This lady does days. Who'd want to kill one of them? I mean, they're just old.
Well, what do you know about their friends, visitors?
I don't know nothing. I don't know who they know. I guess they like each other. I don't know.
Families?
I don't meet families. Sometimes there's a kid here or a grandkid. I don't know for Fred.
You run the place. You must know something about him.
They pay their bills. I don't ask questions. None of my business.
What about Fred? Who paid his bills?
He wrote the check. I don't know.
Well, did he go anywhere? Did anyone visit him?
I don't know.
Sometimes he went away for the weekends. Every 6 weeks or 10 or, I don't know. He was gone for up to a week, maybe. 4 or 5 of my guests they do the same thing. I don't know where they go.
You never asked?
No, I never asked. They're adults, you know. None of my business.
How long did he live here?
He came about the same time I came.
Which was?
For me, it is exactly 4 years, 131 days.
Sounds like you're counting off a sentence.
Oh, no. Can't you see? We're happy. We play cards and we play cards.
Oh, what kind of cards do you play?
You mind, Tommy?
Pinochle?
You know Fred?
I knew Fred.
Come on down here. How well did you know him?
Oh, I didn't know him well.
Who were his friends?
We used to say hellos in the morning, sort of thing.
I asked you who his friends were.
You'll find the folks in this place tell you that their friends died a long time ago. I sold used cars in a small town. Friends is not something I know very much about.
Well, were there any disturbances, disagreements?
Oh, yeah. Sure as hell, always. Oh, we had fights here you wouldn't believe. Fred would raise his voice, like everybody else, and clenched his fist. But murder? When your enemies are old, you don't kill them. Being dead might be exactly what they're looking forward to. And you don't want to do favors for your enemies, do you?
Gotta be a better way to live than this. It's disgusting.
Did he ever have any visitors?
Ever?
Well, let's say, the last couple of weeks.
No.
Yes. Don't you remember, Harold? There was a boy here in a black leather jacket.
I don't remember.
Well, there was. At least I think there was.
Excuse me. You see, Fred was one of those guys who cracked his egg on the fat end, if you know what I mean. The sort of a guy who peeled his bananas on the wrong way down. He had a single room, so he was on his own. But he didn't want much to do with anybody, and he didn't really like people, so we didn't have much to do with him.
Somebody cared. There's a lady crying her eyes out over him.
Agnes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, old Agnes cries her eyes out over the sunset. Any excuse for a workout.
All right, Squid, that's what you say you want a sergeant, is that right?
How stupid are you? Just how stupid are you? He'll think you're his lover or something, and they'll keep on you with their questions.
Somebody murdered just takes a bit of getting used to, that's all. There. Now, we've got things to do.
Leave everything to me.
Fine. That'll be fine. And what exactly will you do with everything?
Shut it down. Quit. We've got enough money.
Oh, we do we? Is that what you think too, Harold? Don't either of you remember where it is? Hello? Harold? There is no money.
I thought maybe some perfume, try something different.
I bought perfume once for a teacher.
Yeah?
Midnight Passion.
Did it work out for you?
I was 8.
Women like to choose their own perfume.
We're only talking about my mom.
Yeah, well, mothers are women, too.
First wife deceased. Second wife deceased. Son, no address listed. Well, there is a parent, age 106, with an address. Well, I guess in case of an emergency, we get in touch with the parent.
You can smell the bad food.
Is it relevant?
You know the color plaster turns when it's sucked up too much sweat? Too much breath?
Is it relevant?
No, it's not relevant. Hey. Maybe people just shouldn't live so long.
That's good advice, Frankie. Very nice.
Come on, Frank.
You know, parrots live to be 180. Well, give or take 20 years. No, I took over this bird when my father went into the Silver Grove home. He had it since he was a kid. Got it from my grandfather, who had it since...
So you weren't too close to your father, hmm?
It's not a bad-looking bird. Loses any more feathers, it'll go down the sink. No. No, I was not very close to my father. Well, maybe when I was a kid. Are you sure?
No, thanks. Your father lived in a pretty crummy place.
Really? Well, I was never there.
You never visited? Not once?
No. I believe that people have children for their own pleasure. You know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Your father spent a good deal of time away from the home, weekends, whole weeks, sometimes.
Where did he go?
Not here?
Never here.
No other family? Well, who would he see? Who would he talk to?
My father was a gardener. He talked to flowers. He knew how to talk to flowers.
Yep. My man did this. That's his style. Piano wire and a good twist.
Well, why don't you tell us about your man?
I call him the Piano Man. An exterminator. Now, he pushed around a little cocaine now and again, but his main thing is the takeout job. A lot of drug deals been going around one Mr. Jeremy Kilman. Round and round. And Piano Man's been running a lot of errands for him. Matter of fact, I was on his tail right up to the old folks' home.
He was carrying dope?
Could have been.
What's that got to do with him?
No say. But I'll tell you one thing. This old man is dead because Jeremy Kilman wanted him that way. You got a cut on the check for cocaine?
What?
Well, to be certain, yes. He's an old man. He was poor as a church mouse.
Hey, that little itty-bitty knife ain't gonna hurt your church mouse.
Membranes are inflamed. Yeah, looks like cocaine.
How about that, huh? Poor little church mouse.
How long I gotta keep that room empty? I got a tight margin.
Oh, you do, huh? What do you suck out of these people, Herb?
Is that police question?
What do you think?
They pay my mortgage and 3 meals a day.
Gentlemen. Yeah. Big enough for 5 or 6 kilos. Don't you see what goes on under your nose? Huh? Or maybe it's because you got something going on up your nose, huh, buddy?
I don't know nothing.
Of course not. The old man could have moved a truckload of breeze in through here, but you don't see nothing, huh? You don't know nothing.
I haven't done nothing. I don't know nothing. I'm not responsible for any of this.
Yeah. Who's that?
I don't know.
Look again.
I don't know. He looks kind of like a guy that was here maybe a year ago, maybe 18 months ago.
Kind of like?
I don't know. He came 3 or 4 days in a row and talked to a lot of the guests, maybe all of them. I remember because nobody comes talking, not more than 5 minutes on a Sunday.
Talked about what?
I don't know.
A guy in a business suit comes to your building, your business, 3 or 4 days in a row. And he talks to everybody in the place, and you don't ask him what he's doing?
None of my business.
Is anybody home, Herb?
Look, just do what you're doing and get it finished, okay?
Get any more boxes, Herb?
Would you mind? Frank, you know, we're really busy here. Colby's looking for a present for his mother. Hey. You got a guy here, 73 years old. You know, you put some ribbons and bows in the appropriate places, make a fine present for a lonely mother.
What are you doing, Agnes?
Oh, I don't know.
You're in the backyard.
I'm on a ship.
You're in the backyard.
Now, I've gone and wet myself.
Agnes is one of the stupidest women I've ever met.
She's old.
She's stupid.
I put my arms around her once. She's old.
She's always been stupid. We've been stupid. Wouldn't have ended up in a place like this.
Kids end us up in a place like this. Was it your idea to appoint her banker?
No.
Well, whose was it then?
Blame it on Fred. He's dead.
Do you think anyone's considering killing us?
Yes, I think they're considering it.
I'd rather not be killed.
Depends on how they do it.
We've got enough money to go away.
It's in Fred's bank.
How much exactly do we have?
Doesn't matter. We can't get it now.
I'd rather not be killed, thank you. However they do it.
If you really thought that old man was running cocaine, why don't you just say so out loud?
I think the old man was running cocaine.
Listen, the old man was 75 years old. Who's he gonna go running cocaine?
Hey, ladies' bingo clubs, his grandchildren. What the hell I know?
Oh, Chris, can you do me a big favor and run these pictures down to the buses,
The usual?
Yeah, the usual. We gotta find out where the old guy was when he wasn't playing bridge.
Okay.
enough. But not enough.
So you can't touch him.
Nah, I can't dance. Yet.
Do you any good to pay him a visit?
Kilman's a lawyer. Ain't nothing good gonna come out of that but a $250 bill and a big smile.
What about the hitman?
Got a few leads. Gonna keep my eyes open.
Well, why don't you share those leads with us, and then we'll search them out together.
Well, maybe you should just keep your big feet out of my investigation, O'Brien. I said I'd turn them up for you, all right?
All right.
Excuse me, boss.
Did you get anything, Freddie?
Oh, yeah, I'm up to guest number 17. Charter member. Doesn't get interesting till the small print, though. Deceased 18 months ago. The kids are still paying the bills. They think Mom's just fine and happier with her own kind, don't you know?
Well, run that all by the fraud guys when you're done, would you, Fred?
With pleasure.
When you're young, I can understand it. Maybe, right? You're a kid. You don't know any better.
Yeah.
But that old, that doesn't make any sense.
No. Did you see that place? I mean, if they stuck me in there, I'd start using coke, too.
It's this kid I don't understand. Just leaving the old man there. I mean, what was he thinking about?
Himself?
Maybe. Would you want your father moving in with you, Frank?
Sure.
Permanently?
Well, at least I'd find him a better place than that.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
Well, even that dump cost a lot of money.
Well, maybe you're right, Frank. People just live too long.
I'm going to live to be 88.
88?
I've seen that number in my head for a long time. I can just see myself.
And what is yourself doing?
Myself, I am being unhappy.
Really?
I'm very unhappy at 88. I will have lived far too long, and the last part of my life will not have gone the way I wanted it to. But it's a long way off.
Kevin's still around?
Who?
How would she be unhappy if I was around?
And where will you be?
88? Well, I probably found myself a younger woman. Yes?
Mr. Kilman, you owe us $10,000.
Really? 10,000. I see. But then I believe you owe me a little something too, don't you, Agnes? How about some coffee or tea?
Fred Pickford spent weekends in Detroit, Vancouver, Chicago, Montreal. He paid everything cash. Tickets, taxis, everything. He also took 3 one-week trips to Cartagena, Colombia. Cash, cash, cash. The money was from a safety deposit box stuffed to the tune of $250,000. I got a court order temporarily freezing all his accounts.
Good. Agnes Hubble, Ricky Dunford, and Harold McVitie all came and went from the home over the same period of time. Same pattern. In and out of Cartagena.
Yeah, well, it looks like the old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be, huh, gang?
No, she ain't.
It was a comfortable arrangement for all of us. Don't you think so, Agnes?
I enjoyed it.
You all got money. That's some very nice trips.
I didn't have to spend any more weekends at my daughter's house.
I received my product through customs, no delays.
It was, yes, liberating.
Then your Fred got greedy. Did you know if he used a little bit?
He offered it to me once or twice. Let's live a little, he said. Of course, I never accepted it.
Well, that little cocaine. Who's going to begrudge an old man a little cocaine? A little pleasure. Where's the last shipment? He never turned over 1 gram of it.
If he knew where it was and you didn't, it was very silly to kill him, wasn't it? Of course I know where it is. You just pay us the $10,000 you owed Fred for carrying it, and you'll get your shipment.
I'll be in touch.
Thank you for the coffee.
You're very welcome.
You're a piano man. Hey, we can't leave him out there with 3 more names wrapped up in this.
I've been looking for him.
Well, not hard enough.
Hard enough, Jambone. I chill it, all right? I said I'd turn him up. You count on it.
What the hell have you done?
Diamond is Trump, isn't it?
Oh, we're all gonna be dead.
We don't know where Fred hid the cocaine. We can't deliver anything.
Dead, dead, dead.
One of us might find it.
Where?
Well, I don't know where.
Fred must be laughing. He must think this is very peculiar what you've done, Agnes.
He ripped us on the big one. And then he got the stupidest woman in the world to finish off his joke.
What do you think it'd be worth if we could find it?
A what?
More than Fred had in the bank?
It doesn't matter. We've got to give it to Kilman. You fix that.
Look at him. What a loser. He knows we're onto something. He knows there's something maybe he can get his hands on. And he waits for some angel to drop it in his lap. 20 years, he'll end up just like us. Playing gin rummy. Another hour, another hour, another hour. Now, Fred. There was a sharp one.
Fred cheated us.
Oh, we should have divided the money sooner.
If he hadn't been dead, I'd have killed him.
Yes?
I want delivery tonight.
But I mean, you have to give me some notice.
Right.
You can't just expect me to drop everything.
Yeah. I've got another job for you.
Agnes?
This is my closet, Herb.
Agnes.
Do you want me to wet myself, Herb? Is that what you want?
Colby, you don't buy your mother sleepwear.
Why not?
I like it.
Oh, why don't you give it to Frankie? He likes it.
I don't know, Frankie. I don't really think it's your color.
Satin. Cold, Colby. Like you line coffins with it.
Well, well, well. Look
what the cat dragged in.
I just wondered if there was maybe any money in helping you out. You know, like rewards or something. You pay snoops and or whatever you call them. I might know a few things.
What few things?
I don't know.
What few things?
All of a sudden, they're playing bad cards, and the phone rings, and the old lady's hiding in her closet.
The phone rings?
Usually, they play pretty good cards.
Well, who called?
You know, sometimes on TV,
Yeah.
they pay money for this kind of talk.
Who called?
I don't know.
All right, you got no idea? Right, thanks. Can't raise Jefferson.
Now he's on TV.
This is Unit 416 looking for backup at the Silver Grove home. Send it front and back, send it fast, and send it quiet. Your time's up.
Cop.
Okay, so maybe we did it your way, we'd had a guy by now.
Yeah, maybe we would have.
I never even talked to the guy O'Brien. What about you? You ever talk to the old man? I could have jumped him quicker, man. I could have moved.
Yeah, well, you played it the way you played it. And now we are here.
Yeah. And now we are here. Was he like, I mean, the old man, aside from jazz about to blow and all, was he an ordinary guy?
I don't know that.
Okay, I'll give you the spots. You stake them out.
Would you like me to make some tea?
What is this, a strawberry social or something?
No?
So, where's the cocaine you were supposed to deliver, Miss Hubble?
What cocaine?
Where's the cocaine?
We don't know a thing about cocaine.
You don't know?
No. Fred cheated us. It was his shipment, you see, but he cheated us.
Us includes Jeremy Kilman.
Yes, I suppose it does.
Huh. What about you, sir? What do you remember about the missing cocaine?
I'm going to kill that woman.
Tell me about the cocaine.
Well, it was very good quality. That's what I was told. I suppose you're going to be watching us now. Or are you going to lock us up?
We will worry about that later.
Why were the two men killed?
Because we didn't make the delivery. Fred cheated.
Well, that explains Fred.
Because Fred cheated. And then Biscuit Brain took $10,000 from Kilman and promised a delivery of something that she didn't have. You killed Harold.
I beg your pardon?
I beg your pardon. You killed Harold. I cannot sit with this woman.
Do you have any idea how much this missing cocaine was worth?
No. But I suppose you could tell by looking at it, couldn't you? Fred buried it under his carnations. We wanted to move out of this place and into a home. We wanted some decent food, a drink now and again, and mattresses that didn't smell of urine. We wanted to hire a nurse, and a cook, and a maid, maybe a chauffeur. And we wanted to spend our winters someplace warm. 75 years of snow is enough.
I've got 7 kids. 7. And not one has ever visited me. 7. 30 years working to raise them and not one visit.
And don't tell me. They never got you one of those world's greatest dad coffee mugs either.
We thought we deserved a little comfort. Don't we deserve a little comfort?
No. Don't give away anything, kid. Don't give away your goods. Look after yourself. See you later, Dad. Go to hell, Mom.
Ricky thinks we deserve a little comfort.
It was just a mistake. Just a little way to get some money. It was never to be turned into this.
Just a little money. Just one cookie from the jar.
Money for money's sake. Now look what it's turned into.
Yeah, but it was so good in the beginning, wasn't it? It was right. It was just a little money, and we're old, and we deserve a little comfort.
Do you have a righteous pension to go with that righteous voice?
This should be worth something. I should be paid for this. Silver Grove.
Hello?
There's a vacant lot at the bottom of Polson Street.
Be there in 30 minutes.
Now, whatever I can do to help you, I certainly will. Believe me, I don't want to give you any more trouble. I know what we did was wrong, but it was quite innocent. If you can understand what I mean. What would I know about cocaine?
I'll take the suitcase now.
This place is surrounded by police. They can see everything you do.
Well, they've got you too, then.
They're not going to do anything to me. I give you this. I've done them a favor. Besides, I'm an old lady. If you take this suitcase, they've I've got you. You might get 3 steps. Just turn around and walk out of here. Wait a few weeks, a few months, and then I can start taking trips for you again. I can get 3 or 4 more to join us. Nobody as greedy as Fred. It'll be business as usual. We'll all get what we want.
Well, I want this.
This belongs to the police. Business as usual, Mr. Kilman. Just walk away. Just walk.
Such a sweet old lady.
Cookies and milk. 100% con.
I'm through playing games with you.
I'm telling you the truth.
Like the truth I've heard before.
It's the truth. The police are everywhere. It's the truth.
You know, you ought to listen to your elders. Nobody ever told you that? Hey, come on, I thought you two were friends. Why don't you be polite, Kilman? Say goodnight,
Police! Hands on the roof.
Imagine yourself old and abandoned, living in poverty after a life of hard work. How can you just turn away from easy money? You think about it. You spend it in your mind. And if the money's not too dirty, or you can convince yourself that it's owed to you, you take a fistful. You've got your reasons. I'm old and I deserve to live a little easier. Sound pretty good?
What
Now.
does your mom play?
Well, the guy in the store said that there was nothing to it. Yeah, you see?
Easy. Chris, Chris.
It sounded better in the store.
Chris.
She'll love it.
Yeah, she'll love it.
Yeah, she'll love it, because I'm a baby boy.
Thanks for all your help, Agnes. Listen, there seems to be one small detail. You see, according to Kilman, there's a kilo missing from the shipment.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you suppose he might be lying?
Doesn't make any difference to him now.
Maybe Fred hid it.
Fred hid the whole suitcase.
Fred was very clever.
You don't know where it went.
I do not know.
You do not?
I don't think so.
A stupider woman you'd never want to meet.
And I feel